Yo, MD, let's go. They don't even know what's coming for them. MP, you're my favorite player, man.
Hello and welcome to a great night of hoops. You know, Grant, for players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, BA, it depends.
Making a change here.
Number 14.
I gotta say, the NBA Cup and its additional layer of excitement here early in the NBA season has really ramped up the stakes. I mean, this season, we even have MP laying down the decree. He's going to take his team all the way to the NBA Cup Finals and secure the title.
Each and every Cup game this season is going to be even more exciting, I think, than last year. Just look at the TV ratings on Cup games, and that tells the story. Fans love the added intrigue, and heck, throw in MP's stellar talent and his self-proclaimed quest for the Cup, and everyone is tuning in.
On the floor for Phoenix, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Then it's Mason Plumlee, and it's Dunn in at the 4. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Hartenstein a screen, just 5 to shoot. Williams misses.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
It's Booker on the wing to the paint, looking to win the run. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, Chet Holmgren sending it back. He is willing to take on any kind of challenge.
Booker, the pass to Beal. Here's Houdini. Williams defending. From 9 feet, that one goes. Count it.
I love that Devin Booker isn't afraid to mix things up on the offensive end, trying to score inside, and does just that.
Williams finds Hartenstein. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Suns trail by 5. Well, the last 4 years have been a wild ride in Phoenix.
Let's talk about it, BA. 2021, up 2-0 in the finals, lose the series. 2022, win 64 games, look like a juggernaut, get bounced in the second round. 2023, new owner and the KD trade. 2024, swept in the first round. A crazy stretch.
Dunn, the pass to Booker. Gets an open look and hits it.
They set him up. Booker's going to knock it down. Great execution there.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Lets it go from 14. Nice jump shot. Williams has got 7 points. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Suns trail by 5. Here's Houdini. 15 in his last outing. Beal, no good. To the inside. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Down low. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Booker. Wide open to the hoop. Here's Houdini. And the finish on the break with the slam.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady, finding the open teammate.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. We discussed Bradley Beal, the focus for them on the defensive end. Coach telling me that Brad's a guy who averaged 30 points a game in this league, the sign of a special scorer, so they need to figure out a way to make Beal uncomfortable, saying maybe they'll put some length on him. Let's see if that works on Beal. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Houdini, the pass to Beal. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Bradley Beal is one of the most difficult individuals to guard in the league. No surprise he comes up with a drawn foul there.
Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And he sinks the second. Well, the Thunder will be building a new arena, Doris, right across the street from their current home.
Well, how exciting that the downtown arena is set to open in the 29-30 season with a 25-year lease. This secures the team's long-term future in Oklahoma City. And honestly, BA, this fan base is so passionate, they deserve it.
Clock at 4. Holmgren, the pass to Caruso. And another miss by Oklahoma City. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Houdini. Beal outside. Beyond the arc. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Now Holmgren. No points so far. Nice move. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Morris, he's checked in for Phoenix. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
Down in the corner, Beal shoots with confidence. Just one more area he can score from consistently.
Dort outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morris. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. And you look at his 33 points a game, a terrific weapon on offense.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Pass to Houdini. Fires the 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Beal outside. Plumlee a screen. Three-pointer. And Beal hits from deep. Beal's got 7 points in the game.
No one better to answer with the 3 ball than Mr. Bradley Beal.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Morris. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. 11 points in the game.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
It's Beal on the wing. From outside the arc. The Thunder pull it in. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
Even though they had the better roster, they actually lost the season series to this team last year.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside. But fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Wiggins finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wiggins. Here's the floater. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. To the middle. Here's Houdini. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing, guarded by Morris. Joe, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Deflected. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Iguodaro. Here's Houdini. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And there's a pick. Here's Houdini. From outside, off the mark.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And the shot's good by Wiggins. And the Thunder lead by 7.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Bold, pass to Morris. And there's a 3-second violation. Phoenix making some changes. Allen comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's Booker in for Morris. Thunder leading by 7. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Joe. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. 12 seconds left in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. Doesn't go that time. Allen outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Aaron Wiggins out there with Williams. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Isaiah Joe. And it's Caruso in at the 3. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for OKC. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Good on the shot.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And though it's early, let's take a look at the Cup standings.
Yeah, getting off to a hot start is really important in this tournament because there's so little margin for error.
Thunder leading by 12. Caruso outside. Takes the 3. They get it again. Joe. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. For 3, Booker. Caruso grabs the board. The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside. No doubt on the finish.
Here's Bull. Sinks the tray. Bull's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at Oklahoma City. Early on, they've got the 3rd best record. And, of course, there's the Suns, 5 games back.
Right now for the Thunder, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Pass to Houdini. Outside for Booker. All alone. And he connects with a jumper. Booker's got 6. Thunder leading by 11. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Joe. Plumlee's checked in for the Suns. Dunn comes in for Bull. And how about a look at the top shot-blocking teams in the NBA this season? Oklahoma City, number 1.
This is not the team you want to challenge at the rim. They're the best team in the league at blocking shots.
Booker for 3. The Thunder with the rebound. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. The shot by Dort, no good. Suns trail by 14. Here's Houdini. Here he goes. And it's rejected. On the break. Here's Hartenstein.
Look out below!
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
And there's Wiggins. That's good. On the assist from Dort. Wiggins got 5 points in the quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
They set the pick. Booker for 3. Wow, way back there. Devin Booker connects.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Phoenix with a rebound. Plumlee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Houdini. Graham, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Wiggins passes to Hartenstein. Dort with it. And here's Caruso. Let's go with a 3. Houdini grabs a board.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Booker, good.
Yeah, one of his many attributes, guys. Booker is hard to stay with when he's pulling up off the dribble.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
On the wing, Caruso. Booker defending. From deep. A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Ooh, poked away. And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso. Wiggins passes to Holmgren. Back to Wiggins. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks it down from distance. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 27 points.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Beal's shot is off. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 17-7 run. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's almost said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
And it's Houdini missing. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for OKC. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. Takes a three, fires in the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 32 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Morris passes to Houdini. Beal against Dort. It's Beal on the wing. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in total control, up by 29 going into the break. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. We'll be right back after this word.
We'll get to the first half.
Taking a look at the Suns, they're still at the bottom third of the league. Something will need to change for them to move up in the rankings.
We knew this team. And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Phoenix Suns.
Their opponent is beat.
That's it for us. Thanks.
And with a big gap. He's checked in for Williams. And here are the Thunder now. Caruso outside. Pass to Holmgren. And Beal comes to help. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Caruso outside. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark there with a three.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
On the floor for Phoenix, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Then it's Mason Plumlee, and it's Houdini in at the three slot. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
To the paint. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Well, Doris, with so many franchises, the star player has a lot of sway.
Well, to me, B.A., so much of this speaks to...
Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Caruso, the pass to Mitchell. Up again. It's good on the putback. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
The Thunder making a switch here. Jang's checked in. Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
B.A., you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Jones, he's checked in for Jang. And Bull over to help. Jones from outside. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And the Suns shooting the ball at 43% from the field. For three, Booker knocks down the long J. Booker's got 12 points here in the second half.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
The Thunder have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Count it.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And here's what the schedule for the Oklahoma City Thunder looks like. On Sunday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs.
And that game against the Trailblazers, it's never easy taking the back end of a back-to-back, but they've been playing some great basketball of late. And when you're winning, back-to-backs feel a lot easier to handle.
Topic is checked in for Jones. Houdini. And it's all from three-point range.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Wiggins passes to Joe. Launches a three. Nails it from 3.
You want to talk about a guy with great range? That is Mr. Isaiah Joe.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Houdini. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Wiggins with it, guarded down by Bulls, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Will Grant, the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, B.A. The Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest of the roster was tough for them to fill out.
Dunn, he's checked in for the Suns. Pass to Houdini. Allen, right side. Got a piece of it. Out on his own on the break.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Here's Houdini. And miss after miss right now.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
And stolen by Booker. And stolen by Williams. Allen against Wiggins. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And the Suns miss again.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Joe, the pass to Caruso. Williams on the wing. Pass to Topic. Up and in on the layup.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And the three-pointer goes. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
It's stolen by Dunn. Going inside.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
First one falls. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Shot on the wing. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Booker's got 33.
We've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
Pass to Williams. Here's the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Houdini's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he lobs it up. Deflects the pass. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Now Williams. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Out of bounds, the Oklahoma City's ball.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
A different look for Phoenix. Plumlee's checked in for Bull, and it's Beal in for Allen. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Thunder. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. Wallace's shot is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Houdini. Offline with a three.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Caruso misses.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
It's Booker on the wing. Watched by Wallace.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Plumlee brings the double. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Joe. Here's Williams. Rebounded by Dunn. Dunn's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Houdini. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Beal's got 6 assists in the game. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Now that we have a few years.
Substitution on the court.
.156 left to play in the fourth. And the basket by Joe.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Houdini. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Houdini's got 9 points in the quarter.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Mitchell, the pass to Wiggins. Wide open. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Thunder.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight. With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
That's a tough walk back to the shower.
And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. And remember, tonight's win.
You can get that one back next time.